And hello. We are back. Unfortunately, Joan isn't, but she will be avenged.
July 14th. Bordeaux. New Joan of Arc.
Isn't that Bastille
The
Day?
rich world made empty and poor. The English put her on trial as a heretic. Joan's mind was as sharp as her sword, and she avoided all the cunning verbal traps.
She looks really young.
In the end,
I mean, she was
Joan
17.
would not renounce
So
her
she
mission.
was young, but she looks especially
The
young.
English found her guilty and burned her at the stake. But her death
That really
was
has to be
not
one of the
in
most
vain.
awful ways to go.
La Pucelle is the rallying cry as peasant and nobleman alike take arms. My army is an army of the people. And even without the king, we are poised to strike at the English stronghold of Castillon. A victory at Castillon will crush the English pretensions in France forever. Should I die in this battle? I die for the Maid of Orléans. I die as a patriot of France.
And oh boy, Guy, you are 100% gonna die. This one's definitely fairly tough, especially for an Age of Kings campaign. Anyway, the trade cart carrying the French flag must survive. Rendezvous with the French army and the French artillery. Plant the French flag on the hill in Castillon. Poplin with 125, but we do only start in Castle Age. Most of the land here is occupied, so we have to displace Burgundy. Longbowmen are powerful, but bombard cannons are better. I don't know about that. And, yeah, don't use your bombard cannons to kill your own units. Okay, the French are mustering their forces to avenge the death of Joan and drive the English out of France once and for all. Castillon has brought the French flag to the battlefield. There's a big old army, but we have to take out the Burgundians. They are to the center of the map and to the south. The Earl of Shrewsbury is to the north. He has a bunch of cavalier, but we can take him out pretty easily. And the English army is obviously the most dangerous opponent. They have longbows, cavaliers, trebuchets, onagers, and fortifications, including bombard towers. Freaking cheaters.
I shall avenge thee.
Lord Jocelyn, the army awaits your command.
This champion wasn't here in the original game. It was just like, that line was there, but it was just came from like a disembodied voice. So I guess they just gave that voice a body. Also, in case you didn't realize, Guy Jocelyn is the narrator of the campaign. It's his diary.
We fight for the Maid of Orléans! That heel sword is not bloody enough.
He's not a real person, though. Like,
We'll see how English longbows fare against French cannon.
he's 100% made up. As are most of the campaign narrators. Not all of them, but most of them.
Perhaps we should defeat the Burgundians.
Oh yeah, that's new, I think.
In their own town.
Just to make it, like, abundantly clear that you are supposed to displace the Burgundians. Anyway, they have a fairly large army. Like, our army is super good. It's actually post-Imp full upgrades. I don't even know how they did that. Like, their upgrades are better than what any one civilization could offer. Because you have fully upgraded Arbalests, Paladins, Champions. I don't think any civ has fully upgraded Arbalests, Paladins, and Champions. In fact, I'm pretty confident there's no civ that has that. The Spanish have 2 of the 3. But obviously they don't even have crossbowmen. Anyway, with the power of not horrible control, we should be able to do just fine here. And once we destroy their Castillon town center, I think they'll give us resources. Careful with this Treb right here, because it will try and snipe your Treb. Yep. But it's nice as Franks to get fully upgraded Arbalest. That's not something you see every day. But yeah, you really do want to strike fast. Because you do face 3 Imperial Age enemies. Even when you take this town, the Burgundians to the south, like there's another Burgundian camp to the south, and they'll attack you from there with a lot of champions and monks and some halberdiers, I think. And then Shrewsbury mostly makes the knights. And even though you don't want to destroy the all you want to keep, like, the houses alive, you have to, everything else will be deleted. Like, you can't keep the keeps. You can't keep the keeps. That's a fun one to say. But then we'll have to take our, well, I mean, you don't have to, but it would be a great idea to take our army north, and we're going to knock out Shrewsbury before it becomes a big threat, because you can see his score is very low. No, stop it. Stop it. Go back. Wait, no, don't take out the houses. Those are like the one building I can get. And he took out the house. Whatever. We should get everything now. Yeah.
We have captured the Burgundian stockpile of resources.
So we get some houses, but not enough to make us, you know, not pop capped. Oh yeah, we don't have ballistics. Just goes to show that even when you have fully upgraded units, ballistics is something that doesn't transfer. And you can see we do have chemistry on these units, even though we don't have the little, you know, flaming arrow animation. Because, yeah, that animation is, like, that only applies once you upgrade it. Doesn't matter if you convert a unit or not. Anyway, Shrewsbury is just to the north here. They don't normally have a town center right there. I think they must have built that. I don't think, like, they just have that in DE now. I'm pretty sure that's just they built it in-game. Anyway, here we shall find several cavaliers that we shouldn't have too much problem taking down. They don't even have imp upgrades. No, beyond Cavalier itself. Oh, I forgot to build more houses. Whoopsies. Also need to start gathering stone at least relatively quickly. Because 1, you need extra town centers, and 2, there's going to become a point when the English attack you, and that's gonna that's gonna be the beginning of the end. Because pretty much once the... What? How did you get over there? Once the English start attacking you, you're pretty much attacked non-stop for the rest of the scenario. So we gotta get as much damage done as we can with our super good army until the English attack. Because we, like... Our army's super good, but it's not good enough to actually challenge the English. Like, they'll just smack you with longbowmen and various defensive buildings and whatnot. Another spot of good news, though, is since we're going to take out Shrewsbury so quickly...
Where is your precious peasant general now?
Yeah, it's not that voice line. I think it's probably the next one. Yeah, with Shrewsbury going to get all of this gold and stone to ourselves, which is going to be really helpful. Because this one's definitely going to be a bit of a slugfest. Awesome. Now, while my units finish off the various villagers, and I guess that's stable, can at least start our siege weapons in the right direction. Can build another town center. Alright, let's get going. See if we can take down Burgundy. Oh, there goes Shrewsbury. You just be really careful with the cart carrying the French flag, though, because you can't garrison it in anything, and obviously it's completely defenseless. That is a wonderful TC spot. Not really. Wait a minute. Ornlu, be smart for once in your freaking life. Just build it in Shrewsbury's base. Hey! Don't build barracks near my base. I think this TC spot's a bit better. Nope, there's Halb. And Burgundy isn't too strong at this point, but again, if you leave them unchecked, they will be a real pain. Especially because their army with monks and halberdiers and stuff is going to be good against heavy cavalry, which is what you're going to want against the British. Or the English. Anyway, we're going to also want to start walling. But yeah, like, after we exhaust our initial starting resources, we just have very few villagers, or a whole lot of anything. Reminder attack? I don't know. Yeah, these guys don't have any castles or anything. I think they only have like a couple towers. But that'll leave us just facing the English. And we are running dangerously low on food. Yeah, we're attacking uphill, but our army's way better. Forward! I hear the monk sound. I remember these guys being real annoying with monks. Hey, block printing, yeah. And remember, all your enemies are Imperial Age, and you're in Castle Age. Ah, stop it! No! How many of these frickin' monks do you have? Hey, what? Oh, it's one longbowman. Anyway, that should secure our base. You can't guard the shallows to the west of our base because then the English will be aggroed onto you. And they have like keeps and stuff. Oh, that's a Burgundian villager. Hope she wasn't building anything near us. Nope. Anyway, this should more or less be the end of Burgundy. But yeah, we're also going to want a castle to defend because the British are going to come at us with like trebs and longbowmen and onagers and all sorts of things that we are going to be incapable of dealing with. Haha, you're stuck. Oh, I guess I could have saved some of those farms. Whatever. I'm getting these weird, like, audio glitches. It's really weird. Yeah, this is it.
Prepare for battle. We come.
I like that one a lot more. Anyway, no joke, we're literally gonna lose our entire army here. But hopefully with this castle that I'm gonna be building... Oh yeah, I forgot about... These guys have some galleons and a cannon galleon. I don't think they make any more, but yeah, they just have those. Now it's just us and the Britty Brits. Oh yeah. Longbowmen aren't fully upgraded, but they're the next best thing. Anyway, you can lose any of the hero units other than the trade cart, which I don't even think counts as a hero unit. But that's going to be kind of important considering we're very likely about to lose them. But our economy's looking a lot better. Forward! Yeah, that's a lot of longbowmen. See if we can maybe snipe some of these trebuchetos. Oh, never got that. That's a good one. Honestly, we're doing a pretty damn good job of holding right here. Last time I played it, it was like a really hard defend. This feels more akin to what I faced in, like, AOC and stuff. HD. Because I guess I should clarify that the fact this scenario felt pretty damn hard was mostly just a DE thing. I mean, the scenario was, you know, it wasn't like a pushover scenario. But DE definitely seemed like it made it harder. But we're holding here pretty comfortably, honestly. Oh. Gee! I mean, I guess we'll keep our heroes alive if we can. They are pretty good. Except Jean Bureau, who sucks. Look. He has less HP, less armor, the same attack, and less range compared to a bombard cannon. Like, how many hero units are just, like, worse versions of their you know, normal unit counterpart. Anyway, that should be pretty good on villagers. Yeah, this is way easier than I remember. But what I will be needing to do is get things like a blacksmith and a market. Yeah, things are going pretty well. Surprisingly so. Get some stables ready. Click up to Imp in just a second. Well, there we go. Oh, they are galleoning that. It's not something I considered. He should be alright, though. Actually, for added safety, we're gonna do that. So they can't, even if they slip by on the left side, they won't be able to break in the front. Yeah, definitely need to be careful with the cart carrying the French flag. Constable Richemont. Guy Jocelyn. Again, really weird audio. Why does that happen? I think it's like you guys were hearing it in OBS as well. It's siege workshops. Obviously, rams are going to be very important. Oh yeah, there used to be a little way you can sneak around down here, where you could like attack Burgundy in the south. But they blocked it off with all these rocks. But yeah, for the moment it's just a matter of building up, waiting for our upgrades to kick in. Yeah, I'm sorry guys, I have no idea what that's like, the jittery audio is. Yep, definitely, I was glancing at OBS and the game audio just went to 0 right when it happened to me. Don't really know why that's a thing. And it's still going to take him forever to bust through that. And by then, we shall be fully prepared. Well, actually, we still need Paladin. But yeah, we can also, probably going to drop some forward castles to help consolidate our position, all that sort of good stuff. Alright, the ram train. Just kind of waiting on Paladin. I mean, we're not going to bring the cart with us, kind of like with the Emperor in a barrel, you know, situation in Barbarossa. We're gonna wait until we've cleared the path. Let's get another trebuchet. More rams! Look how fast that tech research is with Chivalry, man. And so it begins. Our great offensive. But yeah, they got full upgrades on these bad boys. I mean, there's still some things I could use, like another 18 military. Definitely use siege engineers, that sort of thing. But this should be good enough to get going. You are no match for my paladins. Oh, Blast Furnace is also pretty good. Yeah, see, they have Bombard Towers, the cheaters. And I guess Yeoman also affects Bombard Towers? Or Arrow Slit? No, Arrow Slit doesn't, because other civs have Arrow Slit. No, I think it's just Yeoman. Because it's +2 tower attack. But yeah, these guys definitely... They're not gonna take this lion down, that's for sure. Oh yeah, trebuchets. But yeah, I mean, our army's always going to be just more population efficient than theirs. Now got siege engineers. Rip la here. Like, these are annoying. They have, like, these freaking little fortress areas just for the towers. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Again, like, no idea what's up with this audio. Nonetheless, we slowly but steadily keep working forward here. Yeah, if any of you guys know in comments why this is happening, definitely let me know. Of course, by the time you guys see this video, it's going to be in, like, 2 weeks, so that's actually not probably going to be that useful, but whatever. Sure, let's get a forward castle. Get that. So weird. This isn't the first time it's happened, but it always just feels so random. Onward. Let's not throw away paladins, shall we? They got lots of defenses. Well, this is rather annoying. Oh crap, these longbow are just gonna kill the bombard cannon. Yep, full HP upgrades and everything. Oop. Oh, hello. Get some more siege workshops a bit more forward. Honestly, let's just widen the path so we don't have to deal with pathing issues. Okay, that should be... Well, let's get that one down. What? Burgundy? You've been defeated for a long time. How are you still running around? That doesn't make sense. Yeah, lots and lots and lots and lots of defenses still. It's gonna be another few bombard towers, I think. Guess go for that. Let's get our escort ready for the trade cart. But this should be less of an issue than Barbarossa, just because there really isn't anyone left. Well, just the English and they're not doing so hot. Alright. Onward. Oh yeah, I forgot. They added this TC here in DE, probably to give the English a bit more oomph. Anyway, those are all the towers down. And it should just be smooth sailing. Like, it would take a screw-up of monumental proportions to lose at this point. Not that I'm incapable of doing such screw-ups, but at least it's not too likely. Stop trying to build on where I need to place the flag. And we should be good. Vive la France! What? Usually, or back in AOC HD, the trade cart went away when you placed the flag, but now it's just like, nope, flag, it's still carrying the French flag apparently, even though we obviously just dropped the French flag right here. You know, man. Anyway, they also have a castle up here, as well as some more towers, but other than that, we pretty much got the whole map down. They're actually building another castle right here. But yeah, definitely do everything you can to take out Shrewsbury and Burgundy as quickly as possible, because they will become big annoyances if you don't deal with them. Anywho, time for our final Jeanne d'Arc outro.
A century of English toil, blood, and victories was reversed in a little over a year by a teenage girl. The 100 Years' War has ended. Even more importantly, Joan's acts ignited a sense of French nationalism. Peasants and nobles alike no longer belong to lords and kings, but to France herself. We will not let
No,
Joan
feudalism
be
did not
forgotten.
end with this.
Already, statues and stained glass portraits have been commissioned in hundreds of towns and cities throughout France.
I mean, I'm sure it did a lot in terms of
Was rightfully reversed.
creating a feeling of
I expect that
Frenchness,
Joan of
but
Arc will soon be beatified
there is still a
as
lot of
saint.
Louis to go.
Sometimes
as well
the
as a
outcome of
Napoleon,
history
or
is
two.
determined by strength of arms, other times by happenstance. But in 15th century France, history was determined by the will of a young girl, the only person in history to command the armies of an entire nation at the age of 17.
Indeed, indeed. Anyway, KD's still gonna be broken. Probably like by Bayanong, which is the last campaign that it'll be fixed. Anyway, that will be Joan of Arc, our final Age of Kings campaign. We still have several left, though. But next up will be Sforza, which is happening pretty much simultaneously to this. So yeah, see you guys for that next time.